There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. Saturday afternoons, the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Move the tight end. Here's Ncaa to throw. Right side, it's Knight. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Hits inside, it's Knight. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Ncaa. Look out. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be? Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Say it in the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Ncaa. Took a shot as he threw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready? Blue 30.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ncaa turns it upfield. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Boots' first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Julian saying to throw. Left side, it's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Sayin to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets rid of it.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Long way to go on second down. Again, it's Ncaa. Out wide left, it's Roberts. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
On the return, it's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's Ncaa to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Knight. Nice move to keep running. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down mark.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Ncaa turns it upfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. The gun, it's Knight. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Let's it fly. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he avoids the sack.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Making the adjustment on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Ncaa. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds a crease, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Zayn. They're all over him. Right side, it's Jackson. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to pass. It's Zayn. Rush right in his face. And he gets it away.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Zayn. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. Left side is Smith. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Deep in the end zone, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Making the adjustment. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Iamaleava. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
14. 14. Check. 89-19 fireball. 89-19 fireball. Go.
Running inside. It's Knight. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Tigers with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this.
Say it. He's going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he makes the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. He's past the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Just gets rid of that one.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Knight. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, UCLA. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. It's complete to the right. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava makes the grab. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, after allowing a touchdown in the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, say it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeye! Into the end zone for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the... Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Final play of the quarter coming. Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Ellis. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Changing the routes with his receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Drops back on 1st down. Look out! And they got him.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing, Iamaleava. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his...
Oh, out of space. The 20. Touchdown, Bruins. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. Under pressure. Right side, it's Jackson. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Now here's Sayin. Throwing right. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick give. It's Knight. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bruins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Just got rid of that one.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Hits inside, it's Knight. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Powers inside. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.